What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, I want to give you guys a quick market update as Bitcoin has gotten a little bit of a move to the downside over the weekend. So I want to cover what the next move for Bitcoin is likely going to be as we are getting a very bearish sign flashing on the 2-day time frame, which, as you guys know, with a time frame like the 2-day, if you get those bearish signals, sometimes they can play out in an absolute brutal manner. And we're also starting to lose a key level of support. So I want to talk about that and then some of the levels to the downside in case this move down continues. And then I'll talk about kind of which way I'm leaning and if I think we will break to the downside or the upside. And if you guys stick around to the end of the video, we will be checking in on Pepe. As I know, the CandleMafia is out there trading these meme coins. So I want to keep you guys updated on what seems to be the king of the meme coins right now, which is Pepe. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump into the charts. So guys, here we are on the Bitcoin chart. Now, I do want to go ahead and take a look at kind of how we wound up getting to where we're at right now. And as you guys know, last week we were watching two major key levels, and those two key levels were 29,200, which is our current value area high of our current range. As you can see, that is our current value area that we're trading in. And the other key level was that previous value area low coming in at about 28.8K. That infamous level that I've been talking about for weeks and weeks, as it is consistently our doorway to higher and lower prices, depending on if we're below or above it. So as you guys know, last week we were looking for a potential break of this value area high to give us a move up to our point of control, which was at about $30,000. Now, as you can see, we did get the breakout of that level and the shot up towards 30K. We didn't quite make it all the way up there, but we did come up to about $29,900. So almost got that 30K level. But as you guys know, we did wind up getting a little bit of a rejection, and that's where our key levels came into play. Because we were saying if we could not maintain our support above our previous value area high at 29.2, that is likely where we would get a breakdown to about 28.8K, in which case that was going to be the make or break moment for Bitcoin, at least, you know, in the medium term. This is where we were looking for lower prices at the bearish break of that previous value area low at 28.8K. And again, it became our doorway to lower prices. And we were expecting, if you guys remember from my live stream or on the BitBoy Crypto channel, I was calling for a move down to that point of control coming in at about $28,050. And what happened once we broke that previous value area low? We got that quick move down to that point of control at $28,050, just as we expected due to the way the volume profiles behave. Number one, once you get rejected from your value area high, you're essentially expecting a move potentially to that point of control. But again, we knew we had that previous value area low to get through, and we knew that once we broke that level, it was going to be extremely likely to get to that POC. That break of that value area high was kind of our first warning sign, and then we knew if this wasn't going to save us, that's where you'd see the quick move, and then boom, we got it. And that's basically where we're sitting right now. We actually have lost this level slightly, and that's that key level of support I'm talking about from the beginning of the video, saying, hey, we're losing a key level of support. That is the level, right? The point of control at about $28,050 is our key level of resistance now, that if we cannot get it back above this level, guys, we keep hitting our head on here and we can't get back above this level, that's likely where we're going to come down to the range lows coming in right at about $27,250. You can see that level right here. Now, if we get down to that level, guys, this is going to be the actual make or break moment for Bitcoin, as this will complete the head and shoulders pattern that we've been looking at on Bitcoin for the past week or so. You can see we have our left shoulder, our head, and our right shoulder. Now coming down to this level will complete that pattern. Actually, I would kind of wait for a pull down here into this white box. But at that point, guys, I am not getting overly bearish. I will be looking for longs at many levels down here. But once we start losing this white box, we break below the value area low, cannot get back above. Once we start losing this white box, guys, that is going to be at which point I will be flipping a little bit more bearish, expecting some lower prices on Bitcoin. And if we pull up our visible range volume profile, you can see we do have that volume gap all the way down to about 25.3, which is our next major level of support. I'm going to go ahead and turn this blue. If we do get a break below this white box, again, not getting overly bearish at the bottom of this range. I will be looking for longs at the bottom of this range. However, if we lose the value area low, lose this white box, and cannot get back above this level, that is where I would expect somewhat of a quick move down to between about 25.3 and 25K, in which case $25,000 will become your next key level of support. And if you are able to break below that level, that's where you're likely to get a move all the way down to your POC at about 23K, which will complete the technical target of this head and shoulders formation, which is a bearish pattern. Now, again, that will play that measured move out in full. However, you want to realize that you are likely to get some turbulence up on these highs at about $24,000. But once you lose that 25K level, you will likely get accepted back into this area of balance. And that's kind of the line in the sand where I would expect that 23K level to come in eventually. However, you do just want to realize that you do have this level here at about $24,000 that you are likely to get a little bit of a bounce off of. But again, once you get accepted below 25K, whether you get a bounce at 24 or not, is another thing. But you're already, once you get below 25K, expecting the move to that POC at 23K. But again, we are not expecting any of those lower prices until we decisively break these range lows. And $26,500 is kind of that actual key level that I'll be watching before we get that quick breakdown to 25.3. And guys, don't forget, if you do like these urgent market updates that we've been uploading more and more, let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of these urgent updates. And to add a little bit of insult to injury here, guys, if I come up to that 2-day time frame, you will notice that not only did we get the dreaded VWAP flop, where our VWAP came above the zero line, printed that green dot, and then rolled right back over to print a red dot, we also wound up getting a blood diamond to print on that 2-day candle. Now, this is not confirmed. We still have 6 hours to confirm this signal. However, if this does confirm, I think it could easily bring us down to the bottom of this range. And then potentially, looking back in hindsight, if we get that breakdown, this blood diamond being the signal of the start of that move will be very, very obvious. Now, before I let you guys go, I will go ahead and check in on Pepe for my meme coin degenerate CandleMafia members. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Now, as you guys know, Pepe has been going nuts, and I was looking at these levels earlier on the BitBoy Crypto channel, and we are actually hitting that key level that I was talking about on Ben's live stream at about, point however many zeros, 19. If we are unable to hold this level, guys, it is going to be very likely that we get a move all the way down here to about, point however many zeros, that is 16. And if we're unable to hold these this white box at about 16, I will expect a drop down to the 13 area to retest these highs from back here that we were trading in on May 2nd. That would be your next likely stop for Pepe. Now, obviously, nothing goes up in a straight line, guys. This pullback for Pepe was expected. I know these meme coins can go crazy, but, these pullbacks are obviously going to come at some point. Now, if we could come back into this range for Pepe, I'm going to go ahead and pull a little bit of volume on this thing. Now, I do want to remind you guys that meme coins are pretty unlikely to respect all of the TA here. However, if we do break below this level at about 1.3, your next, kind of level that you'll range in most likely will be between about, point however many zeros 9 and about point however many zeros 12. You'll likely go ahead and start ranging around in these levels once more. And then if you lose these lows down here at about point infinite zeros 8.5, that is kind of where I would get a little bit more worried about Pepe, as there is not much holding you up once you start losing that range. There's basically nothing holding you up all the way until back down here at about point 0.0000003. And don't forget, guys, if you are a Pepe degen, Ben and BitGet are giving away $5,000 worth of Pepe. All you have to do is sign up with Ben's affiliate link, and then you can go ahead and if you open up a trade within the terms here, which this promo does go until, I believe, May 14th. If you go ahead and sign up with the affiliate link and enter your first trade between today and May 14th, that is where you will be eligible to win between $5 and $20 of Pepe for completely free. So if you like free meme coins, go ahead and check out that deal. And with all that being said, guys, go ahead and watch that 2-day blood diamond, because it could definitely be that thing that starts our bigger move back down to about 25.3. And now you guys have those key levels to look at, and you'll know, hey, if we lose this level, Well, I'm expecting some more downside, but until we break that level at about 26,500, guys, I am going to be looking for longs at the lows of the range. And then if we break down, send her to zero, baby. That's all I got for this market update, Candle Mafia. I'll see you guys in the next one. Frankie Candle.
Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll, and it's time to run it up, yeah, you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, ayy, on the road, here we go, yeah, we winning by a landslide. Never see me coming on my landmine, yeah, I ain't taking orders in command.